Thank you, Pete. What is the typical outcome of a 16 and 18-year-old having a child in Jersey City, an area, one of the top crime areas of New Jersey? A kid with a high probability of being incarcerated or dead by the age of 18. A lot of times, people are deemed to fail and or let their preconceived destinies determine their outcomes in life. Well, meet me, Keyson Dingle, a 20-year-old African-American male who is a recent CPCU designee, a college graduate with honors, and all-conference football player. Defeating the odds has always been a theme of my life. Being the eldest of six, I have to always lead by example for my family and community. Although I attended a historical black college that was facing financial struggles, I compelled myself to persevere and strive for greatness. My biggest dream was to play in the NFL. I knew the odds were slim, but I worked hard and became an all-conference player and starter all my years of college. Unfortunately, this dream did not come into fruition, and I did not make the NFL. Not making it to the big leagues was a hard pill to swallow. But luckily enough, I began my insurance career my freshman year of college at USLI, a Berkshire Hathaway company. I wanted to be a trailblazing trendsetter because insurance is not well known at my community back home, and I wanted to truly make a difference. Although I was facing adversity in my personal life, I strived to defeat the odds and achieve 2 insurance designations, AINS and AIS. My colleagues congratulated me on my accomplishments, but when I shared my next move would be CPCU, I received a lot of pushback. I was told things like, man, even I don't have the CPCU. The CPCU takes 2 years to complete, and why not just take a break? If you haven't already figured it out, the best way to get me to do something is tell me that I can't. Just like my NFL dream, I was told it's too hard to achieve, and facing the choice between waiting and taking my time and completing the CPCU or doing it as fast as possible. So I told myself, even though I was against the odds, I'd do it. I'd do it faster than anyone else I knew. As I waited for my study materials to arrive, I was working a part-time job at a convenience store. I met a man by the name of Pete Kidd who told me he too worked in insurance and just passed the CPCU. We had an impactful conversation on how the CPCU is premier designation. He encouraged me to pursue it as well. This was just the inspiration that I needed. 1 week later, my CPCU journey officially began. I read and studied every night, no matter how tired I was. I devoted 2 hours a night to studying, including one night on the weekends. I didn't use my phone, browse social media, watch TV, or even play video games. 7 days a week, I worked from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., worked out from 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., cooked and disciplined myself to start reading by 9 p.m. each night. Studying for the CPCU was by far the toughest thing I'd ever endured. I became so determined to accomplish the CPCU designation, I stepped down from my other part-time job at a grocery store because I knew that if I wanted to complete the CPCU in a timely fashion, I would have to make a small sacrifice in order to truly focus on my studies. I was able to take a test each month with a break for the Christmas holiday for a total of 8 months to completion. That's right, I said 8 months. Thank you. People said it was nearly impossible, just like the NFL. But this time, I proved them wrong. Defeating the odds wouldn't be possible without God, my family, and friends supporting me. They stuck by me, even though I didn't hang out or have as much free time. They supported my journey by encouraging me, telling me to keep going when I needed to hear it the most. While I passed quickly, I truly learned the knowledge. It wasn't just to pass the test. My goal is to learn the insurance business and not just memorize it. If I didn't know already, the CPCU definitely taught me that I am tenacious, strong, resilient, that I never give up. I also learned I could once again defy the odds and achieve the CPCU regardless of my age, the time period, my circumstances, or even my upbringing. My CPCU journey means a lot to me because it proves the saying true. Anything you put your mind to, you can definitely achieve. Thank you.